Finally got down in this bottom where I can talk. It's like 30-mile-an-hour winds today. We're gust up to 40. Can't hear turkey gobble. We know they're in here. We're just pretty much hiking around, watching these bottoms and the leeward sides of these ridges, assuming these turkeys would be out of the wind. Didn't hear anything in fly down time, but it's just so hard to hear. The wind is just crazy. So we're just gonna slip around in here on this piece of property, and hopefully we can get eyes on them somehow. They're grouped up, they're henned up bad, they're not coming any calling, so the only way we're gonna get a shot probably slip them, which maybe the wind will help us in that aspect, but we just gotta find them. So hopefully we can get on them at some point today. Finding these turkeys in high winds was a challenge. The wind made hearing a gobbler basically impossible. After a while, we decided to head back to the other side of the property. As we topped a hill, we saw a gobbler. We quickly hit the back side of the ridge and ran ahead to gain ground. When we topped the ridge, they were already there. I didn't have time to get the shot on film as it happened so quickly. Travis made a great sneak and a great shot on a beautiful Merriam's turkey.
I saw 2 hens. Did you see how many flew when we shot?
There's a bunch of them. They all just went crested that hill and stopped.
I couldn't tell either. I mean, I told you to jump and shoot, but
I couldn't tell what was what. They were all just kind of running the other way and running around.
oh my goodness, look how pretty.
It's pretty, man. It's pretty.
Son, have we struggled? Look at that. That's what you come for. Okay, getting kind of awkward.
So they come from that way.
Right? No, they were going that way and we come around.
They were going that way?
The gobbler.
Gobbler, when I seen him, he was coming this way.
Right, but I think that's because he's seen us. Because I come up the hill and then started this way. I had no idea that they would be way up here. Well, persistence.
Yep.
We sure ain't strictly gobbling today though. They just feeding along. But I come over that hill and I looked and I seen a couple turkeys down there. And then whenever I got to where, closer in, I got up and I seen them 2 hens coming this way. And I laid down in that hole and I could hardly see their heads. And then I seen that redhead coming. That's when I told you I'm fixing to shoot. And I don't know if we could have even made that work, because they were just feeding through pretty quick. And I think he's seen us, because he started coming this way. That's why I almost couldn't get on him.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, brother.
Merriam turkey, baby. Merriam's. Oh. Alright, we got Travis's bird. He's gonna bring that bird out to the truck and come back and meet up with me. I'm gonna get in here and try to slip around and see if I can get in front of them. I don't know, they might make it private land before I can get in there, but I know they're in here, so we're gonna see what we can do with them. And maybe we can get another one. Alright, so Travis went back to the truck, brought his bird, and he just texted. I came down in this bottom where I thought possibly they may come, and just set up, and I was waiting on him to come back. He just texted me and told me he was coming back. He's got a bag of sandwiches, my man. But anyway, I was going to ease back up this hill into this area that we've been seeing them, and as I was easing back up this hill, I just happened to look down this ridge, and I seen those gobblers strutting on this ridge. So I'm back on them. The only problem is they're about, I don't know, 700-800 yards on private. Now they may hit this bottom and work this way. That's what I'm hoping. But we're just gonna have to sit here and wait them out and watch them and see. And if I think they're gonna come this way, I'm gonna ease down on this in this bottom, get off of this, get away from this line, so I can shoot them when they come on public. I'm hoping that's what they'll do. So we're just gonna have to wait them out and see. But anyway, that's the plan right now.
It's weird how they just stand there. He's bound to be able to see us up here.
I see the other ones on the bottom now. I see one of the gobblers. So we got two groups. We think there's 6 gobblers. Looks like 3 in each group. There was 4, but Travis decided to shoot one this morning. So they're in here. The only problem is they're on private right now, and they're not moving. They won't come to calling because they got hens with them. So I think we about decided we just gonna head out of here this evening and come back in here in the morning. They seem to be working this whole area coming off the private onto the public. So hopefully that'll work out. But I think we're gonna wrap it up for today. Don't look like there's much we can do here. We're walking in here. I think these know about where they're roosting at, but they're roosting on private as far as we know. So we're going to try to get in here. The looks like the pattern is they've been roosting on private and then coming on public. But we got a lot better weather conditions today. The winds were just crazy yesterday. You couldn't hear a turkey gobble if he was 50 yards from you. But it's a lot better weather conditions this morning, so we're going to try to get in here, get set up, locate where these birds are on fly down, hopefully, and just kind of progress from there. So we got a pretty good hike to get back here, so we got an early start, but we're going to get in here and hopefully get set up on them.
He's on around from that line. He's on around and see if we can hear him even better. Alright.
So we're set up on a ridge, and they've been gobbling right over this way. Over that hillside, there's another big bottom right there with timber in it. We think that's where they roosted. Well, we know that's where they roosted. But they're so henned up right now, it seems like every time we've tried to set up and call, they've just kind of pushed the other way. The hens went the other way. So for right now, we're just going to set up and not call, and hoping they filter out this way, because that's kind of the pattern that they've been on lately. So for right now, that's the game plan. We're just going to sit here and ambush them, I guess. We'll just have to play it by ear. It's about 7 o'clock. Still just sitting here waiting. We hadn't heard any birds. But I don't know if they're still on private or if they're making their way onto the public. We went to the landowner's house yesterday and asked for permission, but we got denied. So there just ain't a whole lot we can do. Just hope they come on public, because they got so many hens with them, you can't call them right now. Seems like every time you call, they just want to go the other way. We've tried morning and evening, they got hens with them all day. So we're just sitting here. Travis went around the backside of this ridge, went down a little bit, see if he could hear them. There's a big bottom in there. May not be able to hear them from up here. So I guess time will tell. We're just gonna sit it out for a little while and see what happens. Alright guys, so we let these birds went on private. We can't get them off private. They're not responding to calls because they're so henned up. So we got some weather coming in tomorrow, and with the few days we have left, we decided it just wasn't worth getting off of these birds and trying to find another group and spending time on them. So we know some other property that's on our way back toward Missouri, some public land that we're pretty confident in. So we decided to go ahead and just pick up camp, load up, hit the road, and try to get there in time to maybe roost a bird and get on him in the morning. So that's what we're going to try to do. So we packed up, loaded up, and we're headed out. And I don't know if I'll have time to get the camera out, because we're going to get there pretty late and try to get a bird roosted. But the plan is to get a bird roosted, get in there and get set up in the morning, and hopefully we can get a kill and get back on the road and head to Missouri. So we'll see how it goes from here.